The ship is entering a fuck shit training team environment. Start the problem, start the clock.
I say yo homeboy.
What?
I say yo homeboy.
What?
Push the button and start the show.
All right, here we go. Pushing the button. And blammo! Orale! What's up, homies? Welcome to the Chino and Homeboy podcast. It is another Sacrilegious Sunday, and you know what we are gonna do.
We gonna
Chino,
fuck them
elucidate
ear
these
holes.
motherfuckers.
Information insemination through your fuck holes. That includes your ears.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
all of them.
God damn it. You know what? I used
like
to
it.
know what the upload speed and amount of data a cum load was.
You know what?
I just used that joke or that knowledge in a joke to my wife a night or two ago.
You know, this is a lot like you know how in Fight Club when the narrator says, "I know this because Tyler knows this." This is exactly what just happened. Like I know this because homeboy, homeboy knows it. He said it to me, so I know this too. But I also forgot like him.
Okay. All right. So peep this out. This is how you know how inefficient AI is. All right. A single human sperm cell is estimated to contain 37.5 megabytes of genetic information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because a single ejaculation releases millions of sperm, this represents a massive, highly compressed data transfer of roughly 1.5 terabytes to 220,000 terabytes of information
Per load.
per load. I'm just gonna assume because of the size of my balls that I'm at the high, tier 1
You're
of sperm donors.
the top 99 percentile, or
The
the
top 1% of males in upload speeds. That's right. And
Right.
and at the speed of 27 to 28 miles per hour.
I just want to point out that I am not the only one who talks about my nether regions in the show.
That's right. I tend to emphasize my testicles because I
and
sit on
homeboy
them
likes to
all the
talk
time.
about butthole.
They remind me they're there every day.
Yeah. Mine sticks to my leg. It's hot. And it's getting hot in Vegas again. It's so uncomfortable because it's like, man, I'm already hot. I'm fucking sweaty too. Anyway, suffered I have. Continue the joke.
All right. So yeah, that is it is a 28 miles per hour upload speed and between 1.5 to 220,000 terabytes.
I mean, the upload speed or the data amount or how big the data is isn't a surprise to me. But that upload speed is middling, bro.
Hold up. Wait. No. No. Do not disparage cum like that. Okay? All right?
Hold on. No.
Do not disparage cum like that. All right? You're disparaging not just the cum, but the dick. All right?
Hold on,
that's
wait.
the muscle that's squirting the baby batter into the oven. All right.
Let's
Think about it.
Let's make.
Think
let's
about it. Think about it. Think about it. All right. Upload speeds can reach how many? What's the upload speed of like fiber and shit? Like what? 100
per second?
100. What?
100 gigabits. Or
100
1,000
gigabit.
gigabits. 100
Right.
gigabits. No, 1,000 gigabits. 1 gigabit per second.
1 gigabit per second, right? Per second. 1
That's
gigabit
current fiber speed.
per
Lowest speed.
second. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about 220,000 terabytes in less time than that. Unless you got a lot of cum, then in about a second.
What are you talking about?
Okay, maybe 3 seconds. I haven't really counted.
You know what? 3 seconds, I'll allow it. Fine. I'll give
right? Because it says 28 miles per hour, right? But if you really think about how long it takes for you to actually bust a nut, right? Not the rhythmic motion, just the actual act of shooting up the club.
You mean from the moment you feel it in the back?
No.
To when it reaches the front?
Not the moment you feel it in the back. From the moment it releases from the back.
Okay. The actual travel time.
The actual, just the travel time, right? It's like 3 seconds for 220,000 terabytes. Come on now. You can't tell me 28 miles per hour is middling.
I'm sorry. It is, but we're talking about 100 gigabits or what did I say? 1 gigabit per second.
1 gigabit per second.
That is fiber. The current fiber speeds.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter if it's fiber speed or fucking regular dial-up, right?
Yeah.
That shit is still traveling at the speed of light.
Dude, bro, 1 gigabit per second. In the time it takes to upload 3 gigabits, I've already dumped 220,000 terabytes into pussy.
You don't have to say it like that. But we're so vulgar.
Oh, I'm sorry, cunny into cunny. Is that better?
No, it was the
like,
no.
You prefer
no.
cunt? You prefer cunt?
No.
Front bottom and back cunt.
Into the twinkle cave.
The peachy pocket.
It wasn't the word. It was the way in which you said it.
It was the sound effect.
Pussy.
Oh, okay.
Pussy.
He meant it.
Like I could say Mexican or I could say Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Like
you can say.
Or you can say Mexican. Come on now. There's very many different cringy ways of saying it.
Yeah. That's all I was saying.
Okay. But I rest my case.
No, man, no. That transfer speed is still too fucking slow. That's middling to me.
220,000 terabytes in 3 seconds is middling?
I can go in a... Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. It doesn't have to travel very, very far, first of all. So, yeah.
And look, let me tell you, speed of light ain't everything you're making it out to be, bro.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hold on.
No, it's not. Speed of light ain't shit. Speed of light ain't shit, son. You want to know why speed of light ain't shit? Because the speed of light was worth it. It wouldn't take 65 million light years to get to the Virgo cluster where we can have some fun with other fucking aliens.
This is the only argument I'll allow for that.
So,
because goddamn it, the story these motherfuckers has been writing is like it's coming, bro. Like I don't know how you created this shit without smoking, but like
I know, sober, dude, totally sober.
The fuck.
Oh man.
No. So with
you know, this very conversation happening within like the first 10 minutes of the show is what demonetizes us or what doesn't get us algorithmically pushed on YouTube.
Hey, congratulations, you played yourselves.
Right. Oh my God.
So I was watching something last night on the science tubes, and they were talking about
Are they fertile?
no.
The science
Um,
tubes are fertile.
Fertile tubes.
they were
Fertile
talking
tubes.
about space travel and how we calculate it wrong because of time dilation.
Right.
So
Okay.
if you travel at increasing speeds,
Yeah.
getting close to the speed of light, say 99.999, you're right,
Yeah.
but
A
never
lot
the
of
speed
a
of
lot of
light,
energy. A lot of energy.
you're not moving at what how do you say? You know how they say so many years at light speed, but
Yeah.
if you're constantly cranking up your speed, right? And you're constantly going, your time starts to dilate. So it actually takes way less years to get to those far places than what we thought. If you have the right ship for it.
Right.
I hear you say dilation, and I just keep thinking of the birth of my children.
Well, think about that in the idea of time,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right?
We are.
So if you're traveling at light speed away from Earth, it'll be like, oh, I traveled 1 year at light speed or close to light speed, and
Mm-hmm.
on Earth, all this fucking time has passed, right? But if you're traveling super fast and continually increasing your acceleration, you actually dilate time when you're speeding. So it actually less time is happening on Earth. Thus, you can get to a lot of places in say 16 years instead of like 20 or 30 years, and so forth and so on. Like
Hmm.
if we had the ship, the technology, we could actually move to the outside of observable space within one person's lifetime.
And you know what you're gonna find at the
God,
edges of observable space?
God getting his dick sucked.
No, my ego pushing it and making it bigger.
I knew you were gonna bring the shit back to you. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Can't get
which
away
is the
from that
same
shit.
which is the same as God getting his dick sucked. It's the same. It's practically the same. My version's better. It's not as pornographic. But hey, fill your boots.
Yep.
So what do we got on the docket today? Look at that. We're starting early.
Let's see. We have some recaps. You want to do a recap?
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so we got a recap right
All right.
here.
So we're jumping into. Are we jumping into the turnstile?
Yeah, indeed. We're in the turnstile.
Chino, you're my Wayne to my Garth, bro.
Oh,
Oh
bro.
man.
So we had talked about this in the Deadpool about the dude who played Xander on Buffy Vampire Slayer,
Right.
and how he died, which was in his sleep, which
Right.
is usually what I've learned is a code for they got high
Cocaine.
to death. Yeah.
Yeah. Cocaine.
So
Cocaine
we
cancer.
we all remember him like the picture at the bottom, right?
I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I don't even remember him as that.
I did.
Neither.
Okay.
So this is the last I
The
saw
last
him.
thing
He
I
was looking
remember
like
from.
this down at the bottom. But
Okay.
this up here is how he looked around the time of his death. Let's listen.
Ridiculous, Brendan. This is kind of a fireside chat. There's the fire.
Already is like
It's not a timeout. It pissed me off. No, it got really cold outside, so we also have a candle. Look. No, hold on. It's not only to steal that, but see it? Candle in the wind. How's that song go? Okay,
so
hi
this
guys.
was taken a year before he died. I think it was meth.
Oh.
Because this is clearly not good behavior or stable behavior.
he didn't sound. He didn't have the cocaine mania.
Well, I'm saying could be some other shit.
Yeah, could be some other shit. You're right.
Yeah, you know.
But
What I'm saying?
until it's been confirmed, we're going with cocaine.
Cocaine cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Probable
peace out
cause,
to him
cancer.
and his family. You know, hope everything's okay.
Damn, I thought I thought they died too. I was like, shit, Hey John killed him. Shit, man. Fucked up.
Nah.
Haven't they suffered enough?
What other news story? Oh, another recap. Our boy, Learn More, seems to have gotten served on stage.
Oh, I don't know how that happens because security.
And I don't mean
security's
in the
not supposed to let anyone
movie,
go on stage.
and I don't mean the breakdance movie way. You got served.
You suckers got served.
So bust this out. He's at the Laugh Factory in LA, I do believe. Damn it.
What is this? What is this?
Service.
Oh shit! I just got served. Oh shit! Oh my god! You just. For those who are wondering what this is for, I did a joke about the Lion King. I don't know. You saw it? That was me. Yeah.
There's a lion. Oh my god.
I'm paying for that shit now. This is the shit. Fuck the Lion King. Yeah, I got served right in front of you guys. I'm now raising money and GoFundMe page. Oh, this is so funny, man. All right, how do we move on from this? You know, this is what happened. You know, I was watching The Lion King, and my question was, why do these lions have American accents? And they're like in Africa. And the only accent they gave it to the monkey. What the fuck? And it was Caribbean. What the fuck, man? Listen, I now have a gluten allergy, anxiety. I got served. I'm not American.
Damn, you served what? I mean, American, yeah.
Any lawyer? Was less fortunate.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh God, I
Don't
can't
know
wait
if it was real or not, but
It was real. It's
it seemed
real.
his response seemed very authentic.
Yeah,
I didn't see no labels on that envelope.
It doesn't need labels.
And
It's not being mailed.
It ain't never been served before, so you know.
I've had to serve people. It does not need does not need labels.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
That's right. I've served people. I've subpoenaed them. Okay. I know how court procedures work, son.
Dude, business venture. We hire breakdancers to serve people.
You suckers got served. Okay, I'm with
When
it.
you say you got served and then they bust a move and we catch it on film. As validation that it was actually served.
You know what? I'll make a TikTok channel. Like, we should make a TikTok channel about that.
Yeah.
This is you know, that's the what do you call it? The ad shit.
Let me see. Do we have any more
What am I
recaps?
saying? Marketing.
That's right.
Oh, another recap.
Okay.
This one's gonna meander off into another topic, but you know, we can do that. So this soldier who was protesting and got his arm broken by a senator
Marine.
and some goons.
Marine.
What the fuck is the difference?
It's a big difference.
Like what? They both got
One,
guns, right?
A Marine is in
Over
the
fatigues.
a Marine is in the Department of the Navy. They have a long history of traveling on ships and pushing people's shit in, while
So-
soldiers do not travel on ships at all.
So because they have a modern way of traveling, say an airplane, that's the only difference?
No, the army is what we call soldiers. Marines are Marines.
Yeah, that's still semantics.
They're
No,
not soldiers.
no.
They kill people.
No, they
kills people.
both
Is he a
kill
soldier too?
people. They both kill people, but the culture around Marines and soldiers is totally different.
Okay, so one's more bro out than the other, but that's some people are better mechanics than others. They're still mechanics.
No,
Some
But we're not
mechanics
talking
work
about
on
mechanics.
planes. Some mechanics work on cars. You don't call them different things. They're mechanics.
no.
Yeah,
no.
there's an operant usually that comes with the term, like plane mechanic or car mechanic. I get
Okay.
your point that there is.
All right,
a
no.
mechanic.
Look.
You call him a water soldier then.
Okay, no. You want to know what you call a water soldier? A Marine. That's what you call them. A fucking Marine. All right. Look, Marines operate in what is it as an amphibious?
Yes, I was just going to say that.
It operates as an amphibious strike
force.
force. Yes, their job is to secure a beachhead for the soldiers to come in.
That sounds a little pornographic.
Yeah, the Marines loosen the pussy up for the soldiers afterwards.
Beachhead coming in.
That's right. Yes, exactly.
Little
Soldiers get sloppy seconds after Marines. You see the difference?
Okay, sailor.
We're their Uber. We get them to and from their operations.
So the hierarchy.
Hold on, wait.
Is Marines.
Hold on, wait.
Soldiers.
I just want to say,
sailors.
Homeboy, that might have been the most practical way I've heard someone glaze anything.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love Marines.
So that being said, you know, this is I find it extremely poignantly ad rem to state that I don't know how I feel about it. About, you know, you being good at glazing like that.
What?
From my shit,
All right.
I'm way too high.
Hold up. Hey Jones, you were saying what now?
Yes,
the
I
hierarchy
apologize,
is
hey
what?
Jones. My bad.
I said so. The hierarchy is Marines, soldiers, then sailors.
No.
Yes.
No.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by hierarchy?
What I just said, hierarchy.
No. What I
Marines
wanna
are at the
understand-
top of the list. Then
What's-
it's the
But-
army soldiers.
Hold up. Top of the list in what way?
In whatever way you want to list it.
No,
as
because if
better
it has
than.
because if it has to do with the ocean, then it's Navy first, and then Navy, and then Navy.
This is the most right you've ever been in the history of the show. I endorse
And I'm
this
right a
message.
lot.
I approve it. I approve it.
Think about it.
I will
This is
allow
the
it.
most right I've ever been, and I'm right a lot.
Navy and then Navy and then Navy. Yes.
That's right. If it has to do with
fucking
the
right.
ocean, it's Navy, then Navy. Then
Yep.
the Coast Guard.
Yeah. You know what? The Coast
Well,
Guard.
I was gonna
Shout out to the
list
Coast Guard.
them. I was gonna list them after that.
You know, like when it comes to space, all right.
But no,
when it comes to space,
Space Force.
it's Navy, Air Force, and then Marines.
But out to the
I have to
Space Force.
put the
They haven't sent anyone to space yet, but most of the dudes that went to space Almost.
Yes, you're right.
A lot of them were
Naval
naval
aviators.
aviators. That's right.
Okay, see.
Even had 2 Navy SEALs. All right, that's how badass we are. We got up there before the Marines. Oh no, wait,
So
wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There was a Marine Corps pilot in the Apollo program.
Hold on, wait. I think the box that gets checked that kind of tops everything is we have a movie with Tom Cruise in it. 2 of them.
Top Gun. That's right.
We got a Denzel movie, Crimson Tide.
Yep.
I mean,
But he wasn't a Marine. He was a submariner.
Dude, we even got. No, we're talking about the Navy, bro. We even got Matthew McConaughey, U-571, son.
Oh yeah, the fucking Widowmaker.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Navy, totally.
Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one as much. Crimson Tide killed that for me.
Still Navy, son. Still Navy.
Wait, hey, Jones, what you trying to say? I just need clarification. Crimson Tide killed it for you?
Crimson Tide was a better movie than Red October.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
Dude. Battleship. Okay, we got a game.
Okay.
I thought for a second there, I thought you were referencing Battleship the movie.
I'm waving a white flag. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So the hierarchy. So the hierarchy is Marines, Navy, then Army.
Okay, let's get back to the story at hand.
No, but
this man.
No, hold on, wait. There's an asterisk. There's an asterisk to this too, because you got to think about Spec Ops.
Look, let me tell you. Hold up.
Delta.
You want me to put the nail in the coffin on why the Navy should be above the Marines, but we don't because we respect them so much? Whenever there's something that happens around the world, the first question every president, except for Trump, has ever asked was, where are our aircraft carriers?
Yep. That is not only our force, it is our force multiplier, right?
Yep.
Because we have presence anywhere. We can strike anywhere at any time.
In Iran right now, who's the one shooting all the missiles? It's not the Marines. It's not the Army. Air Force losing planes. It's the fucking Navy. Those motherfuckers out there earning chest candy right now.
Yo, I was just thinking, like, fucking, who do you think, before they send anybody in, right? Like you said, the Air Force is losing planes and shit. Before they send anybody, before we go grounds on troop, who the fuck do you think sends the opening salvo? Who gets the
who gets dibs?
Fuck?
Who always gets
who
dibs? Who's
first?
The first to fuck? That's right. Who's the first to fuck?
That's right. So Marines are the first losers, and then the Army comes in. They get picked with stirs, and then whoever after that.
So you know what? I stand corrected. The hierarchy is Navy, Marines, soldiers, Air Force.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all starting to sound like Mr. Bob.
Who the fuck is Mr. Bob?
Dr. Manhattan's father.
Oh.
I mean,
he was a Marine.
He wasn't just a Marine, dude.
And the conversation we had, he basically had in front of a dude who was from the Army.
So based on the snippets, right? Based on the snippets that you and Dr. Manhattan have told me about Bob, that dude was not just a Marine. No. That dude was a fucking Marine Corps sniper.
Yeah. Okay.
because there's like a
tiers to this. There's levels
Yeah.
to this.
yeah, there's a detail. There's a detail one of you said one day,
I
right?
did.
Where Bob was doing something. He was describing something. I'm like, that dude was sniping. Like that's a sniper. That's
Yeah.
what a sniper does.
So according to the story that he told me, so he got into, I think this was Korean War.
Yeah, it's the
So
Korean War.
he got in the military like at 16 or some shit like that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, Bob's a
and-
badass motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, he's a badass motherfucker.
The only thing I had to say was Marine sniper. Like he ain't
Yeah.
a bad. He ain't
Well-
a
Well,
badass.
listen to the
if
story.
you-
Hold on. Listen to the story.
Well,
Listen to the story.
I don't know if it was sniper, but he was definitely like, I don't know if it's force recon or something like that.
Dude, that's still badass,
Probably.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he told.
Rudy
So
the
what-
Force Recon Raider.
So what he told me is after basic, he was sent to an island for special jungle fighting training.
Right.
So he
Yep.
did all that. Then they dumped him off over there, and you know, they were doing fights and whatnot, and he got pissed off because they were bringing like some white dudes with no training who would then come in and try to tell them what to do. Then they'll put their lives at risk, losing the mission, following a dumbass, and then would have to go and refix it.
Yeah.
Or in one particular case, when we were at Dr. Manhattan's wedding dinner, he was talking to a guy, and he was like, "Oh, you serve?" He's like, "Yeah, man. The army ain't shit." Like he went direct, just like he's doing right now. He went in on shitting on the army. He's like, "Yeah, man, Korea, we go take a position, then they come, we go take another position. They lose it, we got to go back and retake it again for them."
Dude, you know what? That shit
And
used to
then
happen in Vietnam too.
And
Don't-
then he was,
That shit happened in Vietnam too. In Vietnam, the Marines would take a hill, right? The army would come in, take over the hill so the Marines could go take another hill, right? Then the army would lose that hill and the Marines would have to come back and take the hill again.
yeah. So
Um,
after saying all this shit, he was like, "So what branch was you in?" He's like, "The army." That's okay, but it's true though. Like he kind of like apologized but didn't
Okay.
apologize. He's literally sitting next to this guy who's like a young dude, right?
it's okay, but it's true though.
Yeah.
You know what
you gonna do about it?
You know what I found about Marines and soldiers, right? Is that Marines are proud of being a Marine, right?
Yeah.
Like they'll complain about bureaucratic nonsense that happened in the Marine Corps, but they're very proud of being Marines, right? I've talked
Not
to a lot of
everybody-
soldiers.
yeah.
Soldiers will shit on the army and soldiers.
Yeah. No, because so you remember that scene in A Few Good Men, you know, when Jack Nicholson has his when he's on the stand.
And
You know,
he has his tirade. It's tirade.
Yeah, and his tirade, yes. Yeah, his tirade, and you know, he says, "You think of these things as a punchline." Like Marines really feel that way. Like, you know, they have a reason to be proud because not everyone gets to be Marine. Like it takes a certain person to, you know,
The few, the proud.
the proud. Exactly. It takes a certain person to be able to say, you know, to be able to put those that
Globe and anchor.
globe and anchor. Yeah. That shit is not easy. That's why we love those guys. Because
I don't know what the
good.
attrition rate. I don't know what the attrition rate is in Marine Corps boot camp. But the army and the Marines train for different missions, right? Marines are a specialized force, right? The army is the army. They're just this mass entity, and within the mass entity, they have their specialized forces, right? Like you got the 10th Mountain, you got the Cavalry Scouts, You got the airborne, air assault,
Airborne, yep.
special forces, psyops.
Yep.
Like you've got all of these different things, right? And the one thing that the Army does really, really, really fucking well is logistics. Holy shit, are they a logistics fucking monster, dude? You talk to the Marines about logistics, they'll be like, man, the Marines don't do logistics. We don't plan, we improvise. A Marine makes do. The Army don't play that game. The Army don't play that. The Army makes do. No. What, you guys want a McDonald's out here in combat? We'll get you a fucking McDonald's. Give me that hill and I will get you a McDonald's. Next thing you know, they go take that hill. They come back. Oh, shit, McDonald's.
No, I can't blame it. That's how it goes. And that's why Marines are, revered in a lot of circles. Like we might joke about, and jab at each other, right? But like, the Marines are a special force.
The Marines are the oldest branch of the military, right? And they get the military before we have they're the first branch of the military. They're the first ones that got commissioned before the Navy. It's like the Marines, the Navy, then the Army, right?
Yeah, who fought in the Civil War then?
Huh?
Who fought in the Civil War?
No, Army. Oh, wait.
The Army and the Navy.
The Civil War?
You're talking about the Revolutionary War.
No, the Civil War. When we kicked the racist white people and freed the slaves.
That's the Army and the Navy.
So that was the first. We had no Navy. We had no ships.
Yeah, we did.
It was a land war.
Dude, we had wooden ships during the Revolutionary War, bro. The USS Constitution. That's the first commissioned naval ship, and it is sitting in fucking Boston right now.
We had boat fights during the Civil War.
During the Revolutionary War too.
I said Civil War.
We did. That was the first war with steel ships.
Old Ironsides.
Yeah.
Did they give y'all like a history of sailors when you're in the Navy or something?
No, they give it to the officers, but we tend to learn we tend to learn about them when the officers tell us stories to motivate us.
So Blue Jackets.
Y'all don't get the history of sailing.
No. We're fucking
not really.
Dude, we are the minions. We don't need to know all that. We don't need to know all that because we do what we're told. Officers give the orders, they need to know that. Us, we get the orders, we don't need to know none of that.
You don't need to
All right. Well, can I finish my recap?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we've digressed.
Yeah. No, before I finish, one quick little point. That's not a jab at at the lower people. Like everyone has their job, and in order for you to lead properly, you have to know how to follow first. You have to recognize what an order is. You have to recognize how a proper one is said and given, and the distinction between an illegal one and all that other shit. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, we might have been just minions, but the ones who become great leaders in these armed forces are the ones who started off as us. Mustangs.
That's right.
Those are the best motherfucking people would ever work for.
You said Mustangs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Prior enlisted who became officers.
Oh, okay.
That's what we call them in the Navy. They're called something else in the other forces.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to this Marine soldier.
Marine, fucking Marine, dude.
And what they did
this fucking sea soldier.
You know what? You lucky you ain't in your fucking alleyway right now, because someone's gonna pop you in the head. You're like that again.
Oh man. All right.
Anyway, Marine.
All right.
This
Okay.
Marine.
Let's see what they did to his fucking arm when they tried to yank him out from protesting.
God damn, dude.
How many prices? How many breaks? How bad is it? How about side?
Oh, Jesus. Look at how swollen that is, dude. Oh, my God.
Man, they cut his arm open on both sides.
Was he a Marine reservist? Because, you know, that's a claim.
Yeah, that's definitely a claim.
Nah, that's insane.
Think that's enough to get him. You know what? Let's not talk about that.
That's 2 breaks, dude. That's 2 breaks. That's one on the ulna and the other one
On the pulna.
Oh, yeah. That's on
Please.
both forearm bones, dude.
I like your term for it, H. Let's use that instead.
The ulna and the pulna.
It's the radius, yes. Ulna. Ulna and the pulna. Yes. Fucking love it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! See that? You don't get that on Joe Rogan. We literally renaming. What the fuck was that baby doing? Hold the fuck up. Was he taking his fucking naps out with his toes?
No, he was scratching his head with his feet.
Dude, that is fucking talent. I wish I could do that shit.
And he's
napping,
see,
I wish I could do this too, man.
You probably could when you were 2 years old.
All right.
Let me see if I have any other recaps.
Any more recaps?
Let me see. No, but I got more news stories we can do.
Hold up. Wait.
What?
It's my turn. I got some I have a relevant story.
Let's do this one though. Let's do this one first because it's a quickie.
Okay.
All right. Tiger Woods.
Those ones is nuts. Okay, go ahead.
It has
Chino already going into it. Ain't even ready.
Wait,
not even going to wait for the setup. He's going to Dave Chappelle this shit. Let me give you a punchline. Then I'll give you the setup.
Tiger Woods.
Hey, I told you, man. I'm good at this. I'm brilliant, my boy.
Tiger Woods' mugshot has been released after alleged DUI crash in Florida where he rolled his vehicle. This nigga needs, ain't he a billionaire or close to? There's no reason he should be driving anywhere.
Well, I mean, he thinks. In my opinion, he's thinking exactly like a billionaire. I'll just buy everything off. I got enough money.
It happened in Florida, and he's been kissing Trump's ass, so he might, he might get him to look the other way.
Fucking token ass motherfucker.
I saw the mugshot.
You know what you do? Make a campaign to see if the people will agree that you could take his black card.
You know what? I like this idea, Joe.
No. You know what? I say
you kind of look like him.
No. I say we put Tiger Woods back up on the racial draft. All right, we put his ass back up on the racial draft, and they trade Tiger Woods for Chino.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm with this.
Agree to it.
I will. Let's make it happen.
We need. Hold up. Hey, listen. Members of the black delegation. Members of the black delegation. What we need you to do is to talk to the Asian delegation and trade Tiger Woods for Chino.
I'm with it. Yes. Put me in, coach. Y'all want to win? Put Chino in. Let me spin. Must be cooked.
Goodbye, lumpia. Hello, fried chicken.
And I love me some fried chicken. You know what? Jollibee's just right down the street. We talking about?
No. Damn it!
Man.
I had something to say, and you totally fucked me off of it. All right.
That's what I say about this shit. You fucked me up with you.
Okay.
That's like I'm
You can go. You can go to your story, homie.
okay, hold on.
You're right. Hold up. That was a quickie. God damn, that was funny.
So what I have to say about this whole shit, I did see the fucking buckshot, right?
Yeah.
And then remember, didn't Justin Timberlake like have some sort of like DUI shit
Oh yeah.
too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
So
no.
I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm thinking these motherfuckers could be the poster boy for Uber, dog.
For the what?
For Uber, for Lyft,
Oh.
for share services.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Fucking
I agree.
Timberlake's
Look,
video is hilarious.
I only want sponsorship. That's it. For the idea.
Oh, I thought
Go
you
to your
meant.
people with it.
I thought you meant for AA.
No, for Uber, damn it.
Uber, dog.
Uber, if you're
Uber.
listening, we're looking for
I was like-
sponsors.
I was like, I'll sponsor you, my nigga.
YouTube ain't never
Nah.
gonna pay us. All right. And we're not making enough off of Spotify. We need sponsors. All right. So if anybody out there, marketing geniuses, we will push you like we push crack, and we won't talk shit about you. We will glaze you up, and you seen how I glaze. I will
Yeah.
glaze like a motherfucker.
I was amazed at the glaze. Hands out. I didn't know he had it in him. I didn't.
All right.
I'm almost disgusted by it.
Okay. So I don't know if you know this, but
You dumb as
let's
hell.
see. No, I am dumb as hell, but still. All right. So you know that there's rumor that one of our Navy ships got hit.
Yes, we might have spoken about this.
I heard something about some sailors getting harmed.
Yeah, getting hurt.
And
Yeah.
but the government is denying that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a news story where the Gerald Ford had to leave station.
Okay.
That
What
is
do you
our
mean?
latest. That is our latest and greatest. That's the
What do
poop.
you mean?
That's the poop. It's the poop ship.
What do you mean by leave station?
Like it had to leave the area of operation, the AOR.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
responsibility.
Okay.
No, you got to talk in common terms for people who ain't military savvy.
Oh, okay. They had to leave the pew pew area because they couldn't pew pew no more.
Okay.
I
know that feeling.
It's a little too dumb.
You know, I know that feeling.
It's like talking to a retarded person. No, man. Okay, look. When you leave the area of your influence, when you leave the area that you're supposed to protect, that's what he meant.
Right. So they had to leave the pew pew
So we'll-
area because they couldn't pew pew no more.
Yeah, yes.
And
You got me saying it.
all right. And so I guess Donald Trump's dementia
Kicked in.
yeah. You know what? Before I go with this, let me preface how badly Donnie's dementia is. Let me see. Where is my boy? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Come on. There you are. All right. Oh, nope. Let's see. Stop screen. Share screen. Is this you? Yeah, this is you. All right. So let's first start with my boy over here, Mr. Epistemic Crisis. Take that.
To the president do not want him to know about anything bad happening with the war in Iran because he has dementia and they don't want to agitate him. I'm a physical therapist with a doctorate in my field and 14 years experience working in home health care treating geriatric patients with dementia, like the goddamn president. Also, I'm wearing scrubs, so I'm fucking right about this.
Exclusive reporting that President Trump's daily briefings include video montages of the biggest, most successful strikes on Iranian targets. But early on in the war, several U.S. military refueling planes were damaged in a strike from Iran. And the president found out about that from the media. He saw it in the news. He was frustrated by that. When his briefers explained to him what exactly had happened, he took to Truth Social and said, well, you're not telling the good side of the story. You need to be telling what the successes are and not just the failures. And he specifically referenced that. Some of the officials who we spoke with as part of this story are concerned that he's just not hearing enough about, frankly, both sides of this war right now.
Yeah. So the top advisors in the military to the president send him a montage of Call of Duty 360 no-scopes and are like, here you go, Mr. President. Here's all the information you need to make decisions on the war in Iran. The daily montage typically runs for about 2 minutes, sometimes longer. One described each daily video as a series of clips of stuff blowing up. Ladies and gentlemen, the president has dementia, and they are not telling him everything that he really should know about the war in Iran because he is a puppet. He is not cognitively able to understand war anymore. So the videos are also driving Trump's increasing frustration with news coverage of the war. Trump has pointed to the success depicted in the daily videos to privately question why his administration can't better influence the public narrative, asking aides why the news media doesn't emphasize what he's seeing. He doesn't even know that what he's seeing is fucking fake. Like I've told you guys before, he can't reality test anymore because frontotemporal dementia is shrinking his frontal lobe inside of his skull. Folks, we are within a 29-day window where I believe either the president will leave the land of the living or they'll be forced to impeach, invoke the 25th Amendment, or Article 2, Section 4 his ass. And the rest of the administration. These are fucking war crimes. They all gotta go. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Wow.
But wait,
There's more.
there's more.
You motherfucker. I have to roll another one. I have to roll up another one.
Oh, dude, you better just fire up the fucking freeze pipe, because god damn it, son.
Freeze pipe is broken, bro. Freeze pipe. I need another one.
That's right. We're looking for sponsors.
Again.
All right. So here's President Trump talking about the Gerald Ford, not by name.
And every 32 seconds, boom, boom, boom. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning. And then they hit us and they came from 17 different angles. We ran for our lives. It was over.
So Iran hits USS Ford from 17 angles. Yeah, this thing's 8 minutes long, so I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, how deep in this are you gonna go?
But think about that shit. They hit the Gerald Ford 17 fucking times, and
sounds like a
it had to
gangbang to
leave
me.
state.
Where's the rest of the strike group?
They were hypersonic missiles, dude. And the strike group is probably still there, but they had to have the Ford, come back. And they said that there were like 200 sailors injured on that during that attack. But no one's reporting on it. Because the Pentagon and the White House are fucking hiding that shit.
It's top
because the dude has dementia and they don't want anybody to know.
Or they don't want anybody to know that they failed that hard. And then
But guess what?
He has to talk
That's what I
about
was
it,
looking
and
for.
it's going to make everything look like nobody's at the wheel.
But guess what? Y'all know what CPAC is, right?
No.
CPAC is a Republican. It's a huge fucking Republican
Conservative pack, yeah.
political action committee.
No, I thought it was a crip.
Let me see.
Crip pack.
Let's see. Jaime, can you tell me what CPAC is? Not CPAP. Not CPAP, Jaime.
It may sound like I'm joking when I say, I'm gonna roll up another one, but this is type of shit that I'm talking about that frightens me about this administration is that We just saw what our the other belligerent, or who we are going up against is capable of.
Yeah.
They hit us
So-
with hypersonic missiles. Holy shit! Like,
and they're cheap. They're cheaper than our Patriot missiles. So
what the fuck are we doing? Like, what? Why are we in this conflict?
Fuckering it up.
It does.
No,
why,
we're in. I'll tell you why we're in this
ill-prepared
conflict.
for
I'll
this.
tell you why we're. Hold up. I'll answer your question. Why are we in this conflict? To satisfy
Israel.
one man's ego.
No, it's
Yahoo?
over there
Trump.
because of Israel.
That and is well. I mean, who strokes his
Things are
ego?
mutually.
Fucking Israel.
No, who's holding back the videos and photos of him fucking children? Israel.
Well, CPAC is the Conservative Political Action Conference.
Committee. Oh, I thought
Okay?
the C was committee.
No, it's conference. All right. So this just happened at CPAC right here.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. That was the wrong answer. We'll try it again. How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. Can someone bring some coffee out for the people at CPAC?
Wow.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Sucks out loud for them right now.
They're literally like, please laugh.
Yeah. Jesus fuck.
Oh, I know, man. I know. It's pretty bad. Let me tell you, here is an Army general, former soldier, giving an assessment on Pete Whiskey Breath Hegseth and his strategy as Secretary of Defense or War, or whatever the fuck they want to call. Secretary of Fuckery is, if you know, whatever. Here we go. Wait. Add a stage. Keep forgetting that shit. I get so distracted. All right, here we go.
With stupid rules of engagement. We untie the hands of our warriors to intimidate, demoralize, hunt, and the enemies of our country.
Please pause.
Pause.
Did he just say stupid rules of engagement?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you fucking know. The wrong person is in that position.
Oh, hold up. Don't get ahead. Don't get ahead of the retired Major General. Hold up.
Go ahead. Continue.
Those are the words of a potential war criminal right there. And that is not the advice and counsel and direction that any Secretary of Defense should be providing our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. It puts them actually in greater danger. The Secretary of Defense is a disgraced major that was kicked out of the DC National Guard. He has no qualifications whatsoever to be the Secretary of Defense other than his extreme loyalty to the president. Again, those are the words of a potential war criminal.
We also...
My point beautifully fucking illustrated.
That's how bad this shit is.
Holy shit.
Pete Hegseth and this entire administration wants open season on Iranians. If they eliminate the rules of engagement in Iran when they put boots on the ground, the United States military is going to make the Gaza Strip look like it was just a family shooting.
You know what I foresee? When in the last days of World War II, before Hitler killed himself.
Yeah.
There was the scorched earth plan that he came up with Speer, his architect. They related in so many levels because, he wanted to be an artist, and Speer was an artist. He was a fucking architect. So anyway, his plan was to, basically burn everything down, destroy everything if we lose. I foresee that happening here, in the sense that if we go with what he wants, which is what you said, open season on the Iranians, nothing is going to be left. Scorched earth is going to happen. And I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what ideology, demagogue, ideologue you fucking adhere to or follow. That's wrong. That doesn't benefit anyone. So this is worse than I thought. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking bad, dude. Pretty fucking bad. All right. So there is good news. Okay? I want you to know. Because Iran may just be against the administration, not the American people.
I wanted to say this about the Iranians earlier during the pre-show, but kind of held my tongue. But these are the fucking people that synthesized algebra. These aren't the fucking, the Hill Tribe, Iron Age illiterates you fucking think them to be. And by you I mean like these fucks who wear these red hats.
Right. Well, these fucks with red hats need to start sucking Iranian dick. All right. Because check this out.
Released a statement saying that if the United States and Israel keep fucking around, he gonna get busy on Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And by the time they're finished hacking them systems, every single American is gonna have an 800 credit score or fucking better. He said by the time his hackers get
I am with this.
They're gonna forget who had mortgages, who had loans, who had all sorts of shit. Charge-offs is gonna be gone. Motherfuckers gonna wake up overnight to perfect credit.
Iran, take your best shot. Take your best shot. Hit me right here. Hit me right here.
Iran's
Bro,
this is Project Mayhem.
How fucking sick is that, bro? Iran is for the culture. Iran is for the culture, son.
You know what? I've been rocking my kiffy where I go.
You're so brave. You're so brave.
Yes, it's still not a political statement. It's still not. It's purely cosmetic. And well, not just cosmetic, but it's there's also some utilitarian aspect to it. But what I'm trying to make is, I just might be violently shoved with one more piece of fuckery to making it a political statement. So yes, I am being fucking brave. I will talk my shit, because this is worse than I fucking thought.
Oh, but dude, let me tell you how much this is hurting. This is hurting everybody. All right. It may be hurting us, but we're not the only ones being hurt. Okay. All right. We're not the only ones being hurt. Check this. This Israeli mayor. Israeli mayor says we are destroyed. We're living in shelters for weeks. Why are we the ones suffering right now? We are the chosen people. Check this out. Check this the sheer caucasity of this. Now I didn't understand. I didn't understand most of that, but he sound angry.
I was just gonna say. I don't know what the fuck you just said, lady, but I felt that.
That dude sound angry. He sound angry that Israel is getting fucking pummeled by Iran. Like this is not what we signed up for. This is not what I voted for. We didn't vote
signed
for
up
this.
to bully, not get bullied.
Yeah, we didn't vote for this.
We're the stinking Americans. Aren't they supposed to be stopping this?
Right? No, we just lost a carrier, bro. Like, come on, bro. But you know what? Leave it to a fucking Canadian to break it all the fuck down for us. I present to you Professor Poutine.
Please tell me he's from Newfoundland.
Ukraine, Taiwan, and Iran have in common. They're all porcupines. Professor Poutine here. Time for Mysteries Histories. There's no doubt that Russia, China, and the United States have three of the biggest militaries on the planet. Millions of soldiers, thousands of jet aircraft carriers, submarines, destroyers, you name it. But those three powers are designed to fight a 20th century conventional war, not 21st century asymmetrical war like we're seeing right now in the Middle East or in Ukraine. That's why Russia's having such difficulty. Years into the war, 500,000 dead, and yet Ukraine is still able to continue to fight. Why? Because they're firing off $500 drones with an extra battery and an anti-tank mine, and they're taking out Russian half-tracks worth $100,000. That's a 400 times differential in cost. Asymmetrical warfare is about, if you can't match your enemy's strength, maximize the amount of pain you inflict upon them, whether that be on the battlefield or economically. Put that in perspective in the Middle East. A Shahed drone costs $20,000. The Patriot missile designed to knock it out of the sky costs between $4 and $7 million. So conservatively, if Iran fired 500 Shahed drones all at the same time, and the Americans fired 500 Patriot missiles to knock them out of the sky, that would cost Iran $1 million. It would cost the Americans $2 billion. And here's the whole thing. The Americans can't miss one of those drones. The Iranians only need one to get through to cause the damage. And if the Americans want to clear the Strait of Hormuz, they have to get rid of the drone sites. But you can't do that from the sky. The Americans have knocked out 10,000 targets, and they're talking about air superiority, yet the drones are still being produced. The missiles are still being produced. You have to put boots on the ground and hunt down those drone sites, hunt down the missile launchers. But to do that means bringing your ships and your troop carriers and your aircraft carriers within range of those missiles and the overlapping radar systems that Iran's got or Taiwan's got that can track multiple targets at multiple heights at multiple speeds. And now you're really putting yourself at risk. Interestingly, the American Navy has done war games over the last several years. And the only thing that really scares them is that swarms of drones in the last war games successfully sunk an aircraft carrier. So can you imagine what would happen if the USS Abraham Lincoln, a $6.8 billion ship, with all the material and all the men on it, went to the bottom of the Strait of Hormuz because they couldn't stop $20,000 drones. It's not about taking land. It's about making your enemy pay more in blood than he's willing to pay. And why has China not invaded Taiwan? Because that's Taiwan's strategy. It's called a porcupine strategy. China could take Taiwan, but at what cost? And speaking of cost, here's the biggest difference between the United States, China, and Russia. Xi Jinping and Putin aren't up for re-election in November or 2 years from now with people whose sons came home in body bags. Consider yourself updated.
You won't get that on Joe Rogan.
Nah,
that's,
you won't.
That's just not poignant. That's wow. What's beyond poignant? Even I don't have a word for that. I can't find
hella laser.
Beyond
the
poignant.
Truth.
No, I get that it's the truth, but it's like what's sadder than sadly relevant? You know, like how do you even what's greater than saying, oh, that was poignant or poignantly ad rem or poignantly apropos? Like basically what I'm saying is I don't have a word for what I'm feeling right now, and it's kind of weird.
And meanwhile, our president is hitting on Fox News hosts.
water? Do they have food?
Right, I do.
It's upsetting.
I do. But first, you remember when we had lunch years ago in the base of Trump Tower when it was a brand new building?
It was a long time ago, yes.
A long time ago, and you haven't changed.
Oh.
You have not changed. Now, I'm not allowed to say this. It's the end of my political career, but you may be even better looking, okay? So I don't know what you're doing. But I will not say that.
Has a lot
I will
to do
not
with
say that because that will...
I don't know about you, but I would like my presidents to be covert poon hounds, not overt poon hounds.
I just like my presidents to be cogent.
Yeah, that's a beautiful point. Hey, Jones, I can't really disagree with that.
Well, fortunately for us, we have a First Amendment, right? And our army of comedians, much like our good friend, Mr. Leonard Lermore, right? I present to you Drewski.
All right.
Get on your feet,
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children.
If we're all his children, what's so special about
Holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
And this was like 2 minutes long, bro.
4, 3, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
Fucking Drewski, dude. The Republicans have been losing their fucking minds over that shit, dude.
Fucking snowflakes.
Oh my god.
Pun intended.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that nigga, he killed it with this. And she's talking about suing him for defamation. It's like he never mentioned your name, bitch. You aligning yourself with this.
It's fucking parody, dude. Parody and satire protected under the First Amendment.
Well, he hit back with two things. A picture of his white grandfather. He's been doing all these white face characters the whole time.
Clap. Yes.
And has been sitting on the fact that his grandfather's white this whole time.
Wow.
And then he hit Erica Kirk back. Was like, hey, parody is protected speech, bitch.
Yep, that's right.
Try it if you like it.
That bitch is her fault. She made herself a public fucking figure. It's her fault. Mm-hmm. Public figures are fair fucking game. If they weren't, Saturday Night Live would not be would not have been going on for 50 years.
Mm-hmm. You know, so like, that's gonna be like their fake outrage is ridiculous because I'm like, 1 minute you're like, don't be a snowflake, XYZ, but then when somebody aims a gun at you, it's like, hey, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
You can't be making jokes like that. Well, what would happen if I did blackface? I'd get canceled. I'm like, yes, you would.
Yeah, you would, because blackface ain't funny. Whiteface is.
Exactly. There you go. Like, white people haven't been oppressed by people and made fun of through whiteface. So, it doesn't carry the same weight.
Yeah, but the Irish, they used to be slaves.
Indentured servants. And the real Irish are stand-up people.
I know.
Yeah, they still represent. It's these American Irish motherfuckers that lost their soul.
Yeah, no, you're right, because there's this comedian, you know, who said just that, like just that point where, like, you know, like, we understand the plight of the black, you know, the black American, because we're going through the same fucking shit, like, you know, like, we understand type shit, right? So it's you fuckers over here who don't get it. You know, like, how do you not? You live with them,
right? It's like, listen, all of those white people living on the British Isles, except for England. I want you to know, it be your own people sometimes.
Yeah, and we're looking for sponsors.
Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
I'll take a passport.
For sponsors. That's right.
No, but
citizenship, Irish citizenship.
Drewski's been doing the Lord's work these last few skits he's been dropping.
Oh man, I'm just I'm just fucking laughing my ass off that the fucking MAGA people are like losing their goddamn minds after, like, come on, really? Shut the fuck up.
Well,
shut the fuck up, you fucking snowflake motherfuckers.
They're nothing but hypocrites.
Yeah,
nothing but hypocrites, and I think I have one. Hold on, let me.
All right, I'm gonna go pee break. I'll be right back in 2 + 2.
Can you read? Good. Then you can read The Adventures of Chino Homeboy. You could read it at home, on your lunch break, in the bathroom. Don't lie. You know you do that. You could read it on a long flight. The kind where you've already finished the movie, eaten the tiny pretzels, and the stranger next to you is sleeping on your shoulder, drooling. You could read it in line, at the DMV, at your cousin's wedding, or hiding from your boss in the supply closet. Anywhere you can hold a book, you can hold this one. And once you start, you'll probably forget to put it down. The Adventures of Chino Homeboy, available on Amazon. The link is in the show notes. Bring snacks.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Keep your headphones on. So this is Pete Hegseth's Preacher, talking about James Tallarico, a guy who's running for office in out of Texas.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got to say.
I just want to let you know that everything works a little Timmy's house.
You can't hear? You can't hear?
I can't hear.
I wonder why.
I mean, I could see the.
You can see the graphic
where it was clean.
I don't have the audio off. Let me remove and rejoin.
All right.
Let me see.
But yeah, can we? Oh no, Homer's not here. He's the one that would he's the one that usually says who the fuck these people are. But maybe you could do it. Who the fuck is James Tallarico, and why is it important?
He's running for Senate, I think, out of Texas.
Okay.
But he was supposed to be running for governor. And at the last minute, without notification, switched over to run against the sister out of Texas, who's been giving Texas all the shit. I forget her name. It'll come to me in a while. But basically, he won her out by appealing to the moderate conservative.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Tellerico.
James Tellerico. He's been running. He's supposed to be running for governor in Texas, and at the last minute, decided to
run for senator.
Run for senator against the sister woman out of Texas.
Oh, Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, against her,
and won.
He won because black people. If black people would have got out and voted like they should have, Jasmine Crockett would have won. This nigga went around ignoring black people, talking to all these disenfranchised Trump voters who now regret it. So he's like appealing to these soft-boiled racists. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And got his numbers up, right? And pushed her out. But now, in order for him to actually win that election, he has to keep those voters plus get the black vote, who he ignored before. So now I'm like, are we just gonna be getting lip service from you? And then once you get in, you're just gonna ignore our needs like you did beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So he's up.
Rico doing
up, yeah. So I'm not a big fan of him in general. But they're even less a fan. Let's hear what they gotta say.
Kills him. Ultimately, that means killing his heart and raising him up to new life in Christ. That's the first thing.
We want him crucified with Christ.
That's exactly
I
right.
Uh,
want him to be, I think, Saul of Tarsus, Tellerico of Tarsus.
Yes,
that's what I want. Who would say, I was holding the garments while they stoned Stephen, and now I'm that's what we want.
Yes, we want death and new life, right? And if it would not be within God's will to do so, stop him by any means necessary, oh God. We're talking about that. And so I say, even in the debate, I think you might have seen it, but that I had on campus the other day, I pray that God kills him. Ultimately, that means killing his heart and raising him up to new life in Christ. That's the first thing.
We want him crucified.
These are from the same group of niggas who shat baby tears when niggas made jokes about Kirk getting it in the neck. Wanted people fired, removed from the country, put in jail, kicked out of school, right? And
I didn't know these Christian motherfuckers were pro-choice like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they are pro-choice after all.
Yeah, just post-term.
Yeah, they're all for
post-term.
Post-birth abortions. They're all for that shit.
If I may, it's just this is them playing. This is like playing tennis without the net. You know, these motherfuckers are saying and doing, like the fact, like they're justifying what they're saying and making it seem like, oh, if it's in God, well, no, motherfucker. Like, how are they getting away? How are they getting away with this shit? I'm staggered right now. I don't know what it's. Is this the really real world? Because I am so confused. Seriously? What?
Yeah.
How? This is amazing. Amazingly bad. You can't write this shit, dog.
Yeah.
No, this is.
We're in the age of Aquarius. And whatever that means.
Superman's from Kryptonite thing. Or has the same weight. Anyway, what else we got?
Let me see. So that was a hypocrisy. Oh, you ever thought about having 24-hour sunlight?
Ben.
I'm afraid that's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I mean, without living in Alaska.
We experienced almost 24-hour days of light when we visited Alaska, and it is for the birds.
Right, it fucks with your schedule, dog. Your circadian rhythm gets fucked up quickly. How long were we there for?
Well, this company's offering a shit ton of it.
Okay.
Button, and you can get some light from space. And it's not very expensive. It's a couple $1,000s an hour, and that's about it. And you can use it for as long as you want. Each one of these little satellites is reflecting sunlight to a customer around the world. And I'm going to share a little bit more about who those customers are and how you can get this sunlight. You want to make it as easy as possible for people. So you can imagine using an app and bringing sunlight over to your exact location, wherever you are, in under 30 seconds at the touch of a button. All we have to do is rotate satellites and reflect the sunlight that's passing by us in space. You don't have to bring anything on a truck. You just hit a button and you can get some light from space. And it's not very expensive.
It's not very expensive.
Stop putting satellites in fucking low Earth orbit, you fucking cocksuckers!
It's just a couple of $1,000 an hour.
Fuck off!
Hold on.
Fuck off! Stop putting these fucking microsatellites in space. You're creating a debris field that when it gets big enough, we won't even be able to go into space anymore. Because it'll be like flying into a fucking claymore mine.
I might have a use case that you might possibly be okay with, if I may, at this dog.
Only if it keeps Elon Musk from his dream of going to Mars. Okay.
Well, I mean, it definitely adds to it. But my idea is this would be I'm thinking of use cases. Right? This is the cross-domain shit that fucking Proto Ripley's talking about. I'm thinking of use cases for this. And I can grow so much fucking weed with this sunlight, on-demand shit that I say bring it.
Well, see, that's where my thing was. I'm like, okay, they're selling this to people who might be working a job site that needs some light, right? But I'm like, couldn't you just be shining this shit on a fucking solar field at night?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You think too much, dog. You need to hit the blunt.
Americans need to start stepping away from trying to make everything efficient to maximize productivity.
It's not. It's better to maximize profits.
We are literally reaching the point where the law of diminishing returns is going to fuck all of you in the goddamn ass.
But it'll stop Elon Musk, or it'll help stop Elon Musk from reaching Mars.
I want Elon Musk to get to Mars because it's a one-way trip.
Yeah,
He's never coming back.
Go and never see you again.
There's no trip back for him.
And
I was thinking about it like you just don't want him to achieve his dream.
Huh?
I was thinking about it like you don't want him to achieve his dream.
I don't.
Because he wouldn't go to Mars.
Well, I want him to go to Mars. He's going to fail there, which is what I want.
All right, so I say, all right, fuck this idea then. Go ahead. Get on with it.
No. Why? Why are we doing this? Why? We don't need this. You know what we need? We need nuclear power. We need nuclear power, and we don't really need massive nuclear power plants. All right. We literally float nuclear power plants on aircraft carriers and inside submarines safely for decades. Decades. We can do that on land. We can do that on land. It's better on land than it is out in the ocean. Because there isn't anything shooting at you here. We just had an aircraft carrier shot with 17 fucking missiles. Can you imagine if that nuclear power plant went into Davy Jones' locker? Do you think Davy Jones is gonna lose? No, do you think Davy Jones is gonna use it to light up his goddamn city down there?
Yes, and I'll tell you how. Davy Jones, the practicality and the pragmatism of having it in Davy Jones' locker, should there be a leak or a failure, deep sea is the best place for it. Pressurized, it'll disperse eventually, enough to where it's not gonna fuck with it too much. But I see your point.
We can have micro nuclear power plants distributed all over the United States.
You know what?
We don't even need to have them run by civilians. The military can run these because we've been doing it for fucking decades.
There we go. I like that. I like that idea.
We've been doing that for decades. One nuclear plant, one of these micro nuclear plants could run like
a neighborhood,
almost all of LA County.
Well, considerably more.
Maybe two or three can run the entire county of Los Angeles. All right. And that's one of the biggest cities in the United States next to New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we can run off of these nuclear power plants? We can literally run desalinating plants. We run desalination plants because that's the biggest thing about desalination plants is the amount of power it needs to do the reverse osmosis process.
Yeah, reverse
osmosis. That's the biggest hole. That's the thing that holds back desalination. Mm-hmm. We put desalination plants along the coasts of the United States, and that's a lot of coastline. All right, from the West Coast, East Coast, and the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico coast. Right, that's a lot of desalination plants. Right, you can hydrate the entire United States with that.
Hold on. Before you continue, I just want to throw a monkey wrench to your plan. It's a great plan. It's, everything you've said so far about nuclear power, how to manage it, I'm good with. The issue, however, is we're kicking all the workers out, bro. Who's going to fucking build it?
We import Mexicans. White people ain't going to do it. White people ain't going to do it. White people, look, Mexicans will build it. White people will run it. Like it's always been.
You should have joined the army, dog.
With a dash of Asians and black people.
You should have joined the army because that is the most logistically creative thing you could have said at that point. You know how the army
I tried, but the army said you either old or a dirtbag. You can't be both.
Oh, that's right. I remember this conversation.
I tried. So I couldn't pick either or. They was like, you get one waiver and you need two. Sorry, bro. You could be a dirtbag or you could be old, but you can't be both. So and they just raised the age limit to 42. Teasing me. Fucking tasing me.
I was gonna bring that up. Don't worry. It'll be 52 in a minute. Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
Okay,
they haven't raised the age. They haven't raised the age like that since World War II.
I was telling some of these young cats at work about my experiences in the military. And, you know, the process of getting out and the transition. And then, you know, I told him, hey, try to go back in. You know, and I told him the reason why is exactly what Homeboy said. You know, you're too old. You can either be shitbag or too old for it. You can't be both.
Yeah.
And the reason why that's for someone like Homeboy and I, who's been in the service before, it's axiomatic because like it makes sense to us because we know how the game is played now. So our perspective is different. So we're not going to be like these other cats who like this is their first go around. You know what I mean? I don't have to take you as seriously if I don't, you know, if I don't think I need to. You know what I mean? Like we know how the game is played now.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen how it works. So that's what they mean by shitbag. It's not when they say shitbag, they don't mean we're not going to do no work. We're worthless. Like that's not what this out.
Oh no, we're gonna do our jobs, but we're gonna be fucking cussing you out the entire time. We'll be talking some shit.
Yep.
And this new Navy, bro, I don't think I'm starting to sound like them old heads, them salty dogs. Like this new Navy, son. This new Navy.
The kinder, softer Navy.
Yeah. This new Navy, man. I don't know about these young Thundercats. They too soft.
You know, I never thought I would see the day where a person like you and I would say, this new Navy, man. You know, right? Because like,
man,
because you know, you go by the stories and you go by the pictures and you know, like on some level, you say, okay, like they weren't full of shit. Like, this was actually happening, right?
Yeah.
You know, things were fucking different. But now, you know, the experience now is so different from ours that, and you know, and it's even softer than what we fucking went through. So it's like, I'm becoming the person I didn't want to be.
Man, these Thundercats playing fucking
not even on purpose.
Resident Evil Requiem on their fucking satellite networked shit, doing YouTube lives out at sea and shit.
Must be fucking nice, dog. You know how hard it was to find a goddamn Laker game out at sea?
I know. I ran the fucking TV shop.
Jesus Christ. During a championship run? Man. Lost to the Pistons.
Those were the days. Can you imagine World War II? Those fucking ships before there was any air conditioning? Bro.
Look, I've been in a ship with air conditioning, you know, in tropical waters, not even Near Eastern waters, like not even over there by fucking Iraq and shit. Like when we were over there, it was cold as fuck, which was fantastic. You know, I can't even imagine being out there when it's fucking 140 degrees in the shade.
I know, man.
Like,
dude,
if you think about it, as far as our Navy careers, we've lived charmed lives.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
You know?
Hell yeah. Can you imagine being on a wooden ship? Bro. The risk of splinters alone.
No, I'm thinking about the smell, and I don't like it already.
Man, we soft, bro. That's all I'm saying. We soft.
Fuck,
when y'all on the boat, do y'all sleep in 5-hour shifts?
No.
That's how they did it back.
Everyone suffers. Like it's a cycle. So there's watch cycles. So you have your regular work day. You know, if you have watch, you go on watch. You know, and you just rotate. And sometimes you get less sleep. Sometimes you're okay.
No, I was listening to something about pirate ships or those types of ships, and they were saying how the way they would sleep at night was in hammocks, and how they would heat the lower decks with just a little bit of heat, but the body heat would help fill the rest of the deck with body warmth, but it was also funky air.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that sounds stinky.
But they said everybody
yes.
Everybody slept in like 5-hour shifts. So you sleep for 5 hours, you get up, you go up above deck or whatever and do your duty, and then go back. And the only person who had constant heat was the cook, who would let motherfuckers when they needed to sleep in the kitchen to, you know, get a little warmth, you know. So I was wondering if they kept that similar to y'all when y'all on the ship.
No, we had air conditioning, bro.
Not the funk, but just the sleep schedule. You know, 5 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work.
Nah.
No. We had regular ass work days.
Bro, we were a floating large village, I would say.
Look,
you know, and so there's a lot of personnel that was required to run this fucking ship. You know,
let me give you the fucking schedule.
You know, you sound as soft as the army.
No, we softer. we don't camp. We don't camp.
We're not
Army camps a lot.
Though.
I don't know if you know this, but the Army camps a lot. They march a lot. Like
we ain't as soft as the Air Force though, because the Air Force, you know, they film fucking
no. We soft. No, we softer than the Army. No,
softer than
like
the Army.
My Army guys, let me tell you, man, they love the camping part. They didn't like the marching. Like, you mean we gotta fucking walk to our campsite?
Yeah. You know, this is what I'm mad about with Forrest Gump. Like, he made that shit look like it was fun and adventure and shit.
Yeah,
it's a lot of walking, dog. That's a lot of rucking.
No, dude, you gotta like. They don't even call it marching in the Army. They call it rucking. All right, and you gotta ruck, with 80-pound bags.
Yeah, I thought
miles.
I thought rucking was just doing it with the bag, and marching is when you're just doing it without your gear.
Yeah. Marching is when you do it in formation and you're out there on parade. Rucking is when your ass is fucking rucking your ass to the mission area.
Yep.
If there ain't no transport, you rucking. You walking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, man. Yep. But here's the schedule, man. All right. On a Navy ship, day starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. That's when they hit reveille. All right. And then breakfast is served from like
they play that fucking horn on the boat.
Yes, it's from 6 to 7. No, they don't play the horn.
No,
they don't play the
horn. Just announce reveille.
No, they announce reveille. They blow a whistle.
Yeah.
And then they say reveille, all hands heave out.
They blow the ship's whistle.
Yeah, no, not the ship's whistle.
No.
The bosun's whistle.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a bosun?
It's a bosun's mate.
What's a bosun's mate?
It's a specific job in the Navy.
Okay, you do what?
I'm gonna start calling you boats.
You drive the ship.
Okay, I thought that was an ensign.
No, you drive. No, the ensign gives you orders. The bosun drives the ship. Stands watch on the bridge a lot.
The announcements.
Makes the announcements. Chips paint, then paints. And I think a lot of their job is chip and painting and swabbing.
So
and they maintain the lines, like the lines. They maintain the anchor, the chains, and the windlass. They maintain that shit.
So you mean they drive the boat as in they actually steer the shit?
Yeah, they're actually steering the ship.
They got that foot on the pedal and their hands.
No, that's me. That's what I do. That's what I do. They handle.
It ain't a car. It ain't a car. You need multiple monkeys. You need multiple monkeys operating this machine.
Yes. So
they don't got a speed shift.
Here, wait. Let me explain.
Let me explain. Chino's a pedal monkey.
I'm explaining it right now. Let me cook. All right. Let me cook. Goddamn. Right. So, the helmsman, the one who's steering actually steering the ship, is typically a boatswain's mate or someone who is qualified or who has met the qualifications to do that job. I've seen some other rates, meaning people with other job other than the boatswain's mate do the steering of the ship, but they're usually up there anyway. They see it all the time. They know what to do, and they're really fucking good at it. Quartermasters are an example. Shout out to my man Corcus. But anyway, the lead helmsman is the one who controls the throttles. So when it's just simple, you're kind of just trudging along. Well, not trudging, but you're just patrolling or you're doing your thing.
We're cruising.
The helmsman, yeah, you're cruising. The helmsman can usually he can do it by himself. But when it's an actual evolution where you need precision, whether it's going through a strait or we're battle stations, my friends, the lead helmsman is the one who controls the throttles. So, and that's what I did. And I believe the reason why, as an engineer, I had to get that qualification is because it's part of my equipment. It's part of my auxiliary equipment. So if something happens, I can troubleshoot. And I know how it works because, like it communicates from up there down to central control, down to the main engine rooms. So, and all of that shit is part of my my system and auxiliaries. So anyway, continue.
So you'll get a call, be like, more thrust on engine 2, nigga.
No, I'm there on the bridge myself.
You're on the bridge. Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm on the pilot house. Like, so they just tell me, and I control the throttles. So like when we're pulling into port, for example, I have to be up there because there's a lot going on. Usually it's the captain or who's on watch or whoever has the con is controlling, directing everything. He's telling you how to steer. He's telling the helmsman how to steer and telling me how to control the throttles. And it's hectic. I can't tell you how many times that we almost like fucked up. And not necessarily because of what we were doing, but some unexpected things happen, like the tug wasn't there on time, or it was smaller, or whatever fucking ambiguity was there. I can't believe I just said ambiguity. Anyway, when it requires precision like that,
ambiguity, no problem. Requires you stutter.
No, I'm just yes. Whatever you said. I was gonna explain, what was happening in my mind and why I had difficulty getting that out, which is part of my cognitive profile.
You're too smart for your own good. That's all it means.
Probably. I was gonna say it's all going down in my penis, but the blood. But that's good too. Anyway, yes. But no, we don't live like that.
Okay, I was just curious.
We don't work that way. We even have a holiday routine where you have your day off. If you don't have watch, you can sleep in.
I didn't even get finished with the fucking day. I barely started with wake your ass up and Hey Jones fucking derail the entire fucking schedule.
This is why Saturday is always yes.
They serve breakfast between 6 and 7. Then we muster at 7:30.
Yeah.
We muster at 7:30 because at 7 o'clock. Because at 7 o'clock they have their officers meeting, where all the officers and the chiefs go. Right, and then they come down 30 minutes later. Right, and we form up in our divisions on different parts of the ship, where we get to see some daylight, because we may not see it for the rest of the day. And
lucky you.
Yeah, and unless you're a smoker, then you get to see it every 15 minutes.
Tougher I have. No, not every 15 minutes. I'd go up there like every 2 or 3 hours or so, and then just smoke like 2 or 3 cigarettes and go back down.
Yeah. So whatchamacallit, then at muster meeting, they give you the plan of the day. All right. Meeting usually takes about 5-10 minutes, depending on whether anyone's got any questions and how long Chief is going to repeat the exact same thing the Divo just said. You know, the typical, I'm going to piggyback off of what Divo said, and everyone's like, oh my God, he's going to repeat everything this motherfucker just said.
Say exactly.
Exact same shit. Filipinos are notorious for that shit. And they got thick accents. And they got thick accents too. So you're glad they're just repeating what the other dude just said, because you're like, I don't know who he's talking to, but at least it's the same information.
Who's talking to? That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
All right. Then we all head to our different spaces, right? Where we maintain our equipment. You know, unless your equipment is all over the ship, then you're going to be all over the ship until 1600. All right. That's it. Mm-hmm. The workday is over at 1600. Does it mean you're done working? No.
Not necessarily.
Especially underway. Import at 1600. Yes, it means you are done. But underway, no. If work needs to get done and you're the only one who can work on that equipment, then guess what? You're working longer.
You're working.
And you are not getting overtime.
Okay, that was my other question. Do y'all get overtime?
No, you're not getting overtime.
No. What's that? What is word?
No. When you're in the military, you are on the job 24/7, 365.
So do they pay you 24/7, 365?
Yes. You are getting paid 24/7, 365. That's right.
All right. So your pay
Don't
rate
calculate it. Don't calculate it, because we calculated it, and it is not minimum wage.
Hell no.
It's below.
Yes.
If you're when you are working and you are on call 24/7, it is below minimum wage.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's a record. I like this. Sounds a good deal. If you're making $25 an hour, 24 hours a day, that's awesome.
Okay, look. Here,
you have to factor in living arrangements and shit like that too. You have a
right.
place
So
to
look,
stay.
all right. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's actually a good gig. All right, because you're not working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even underway, you're working. You may not even be working. You may just be on standby until something fucking breaks. Especially underway.
Hey,
if
I'm not free to leave and go fuck my bitch, you paying for my time. I'm sequestered. You owe me.
There's an understanding.
Not in the military.
Yes,
not
there's
in the
an
military.
understanding when you raise that hand.
That's that soft civilian talk right there.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you're raising that hand and signing on that dotted line, you're essentially saying, I understand the certain civil liberties that I have enjoyed might not be available to me anymore.
I'll put it in civilian speak. You think that you are owed for your time. No. In the military, you owe Uncle Sam with your time.
He gonna take care of you.
It's indentured servitude. All right. It's the most extreme form of capitalism. All right. But if you can survive it.
But if you can
hold up. Don't steal my highlight. It's the most extreme form of capitalism. This is indentured servitude. But if you can survive the most extreme form of capitalism the United States has to offer, you get to benefit from socialism for the rest of your life.
Yay, fucking capitalism. That's how it works, people.
It sounds like prison without the butt sex.
But you get to benefit from socialism for the rest of your life. And you're still allowed to participate in capitalism while you're getting paid socialism wages. You get a universal basic income. If you can survive it. And then you can still participate in capitalism while getting your UBI.
Now
Plus
it sounds
free,
like the Hunger Games.
Plus free healthcare.
If you make it.
Plus free healthcare. Free healthcare for life. Dude, I had my appendix taken out. I could have died. You know how much I had to pay out of pocket? Zero. Nothing. I didn't pay jack shit.
Whatever it costs to make that phone call or send that text. That's it.
Yeah, you know how much I pay for my medications? Nothing. I don't have to worry about co-pays. I ain't got to worry about no premiums. You know, deductibles. I don't need to know any of that language. I go to the fucking VA hospital. They're like, "What's wrong?" "Oh, I got bumps on my dick. Here's some penicillin. Go home, you nasty ass motherfucker."
Let me add a few realities to what you're saying, though.
It do depend on the hospital that you do go to. So you're gonna want to live in a city with a good VA hospital.
Yes, that's very true, very true. But separate from that fact, it's also Uncle Sam has to determine if he's fucked you up enough that you deserve said healthcare.
Unless you retire, then you don't have to jump through that hoop. Although it would behoove of you to jump through that hoop, because that means your UBI goes up.
Mm-hmm.
If I knew that, I would have fucking done 20 years.
You know what it is? You know why we didn't figure that out? You know why? Well, I think a few reasons why. At the time, the military wasn't really there was no room for growth for people like us at the time. And
we were dirtbags.
I know my shit though.
Like, I know my shit too.
Yeah, like you might say like you ain't shit, but when you come to my space, like, all right, tell me what you want to know. You know what I mean? Like, I knew my dude. I was part of the fucking team as an E3, or a role that's usually reserved for an E5 or 6. And this was after I got in trouble. You know, and when the replacements, as it were, the newer generation of dragons came on board, and they would hear about, you know, certain stories regarding certain people that I was included in, you know, inevitably they would say, how the fuck did you know, like, how did that happen? You know, like, how does someone like you...
Fucking goddamn genius, bro. Fucking goddamn genius. Now, go fuck off.
Yeah.
So, underway.
Please fuck up.
Now, underway, after 1600, typically, your time is yours to do whatever it is you want within reason that does not violate the UCMJ. So that means you can go read a book.
No fucking.
Right, you can go read a book, right? You can go masturbate, go to sleep early if you want, right? Typically about 1600, that's when they serve dinner, right? So you can go eat, you know, go box one out, and then just go to sleep, and then wake up and do it again. Or you could watch TV. You know, and subject yourself to the mercy of the IC mans. Or if you were fortunate enough to have a laptop, you can watch some butt naked.
Look, you know what? Okay, so our esteemed colleague Homeboy here was one of them IC mans. That's and right. You know, it pays to have.
I wasn't just an IC man. I was the IC man. Because on our ship, it was always, where's IC2?
Yep. Where's IC2?
All the time. Right. Where's IC2?
You know what? Look, when you're a work center soup, that's what happened. I learned that real quick when I became work center soup of the calibration lab. But the point, just to finish my point really quickly, it pays to be friends with a few IC mans, because if you want to see a movie and they have it, they will fucking put it on for you.
That's right.
And if your best friend happens to be IC2, for the breakaway song, and you're the lead helmsman, and you got great taste in music, you get to play the breakaway song.
That's right. The ship's iPod. God, I remember that shit.
Yep.
Fucking ship's iPod.
There was a slow part. Okay, look, I don't think you'd ever. I will remember this for the rest of my life. There was this. We had a underway break. We had underway, and I chose "Master of Puppets" as the breakaway song, right? And there was this, melodic, slow, solo part of it, and he looked at me like, "What the fuck is this, bro?" And I said, "Just Calmations." I said something to the effect of like, "Calmations, bro. Like, hold on, they're waiting for you to catch up because like they just fucked your brain with riffage. You know what I mean?" So, and then they picked up again, and you get to have experiences like that. So, I will cherish those memories because that shit was funny, and I was usually one picking the song.
Look, if you want to be a stand-up comedian, I gotta tell you, joining the military, you will have endless amounts of material.
It's true.
Because all the funniest motherfuckers I know, most of them, fucking veterans. I go to the comedy store. I go to the fucking improv. I go to these open mics. All I do is just hang. Like, where's the veterans at? Because I know they're gonna be funny.
Yeah. So as a systems thinker, how do you use your military experience in your creation?
A lot. I use my military experience all the time when I'm writing. All the time. Keeps me from having to hire a fucking consultant.
No, yeah, there is practicality in in using your experience. Like, you can't be much more pragmatic than that.
Yeah, but what is it? Underway. There's a lot of underway training before deployment, where you do firefighting, flooding casualties.
I was part of the team that would train you, motherfucker. That trained the motherfuckers.
Yeah. Getting hit, by torpedo or a missile or some shit. Helicopter crashing on the flight deck or falling into the ocean. We do VBSS training raids where we have our VBSS teams go out and pretend to take down a boat. Rescue operation stuff, anti-submarine warfare, missile X's where we get to launch missiles out into the ocean.
That's cool.
Get to fire the 5-inch.
The Sea Whiz,
yeah.
Killer tomato exercises.
That's right. Yep. You get to get to see the 5-inch get fired on Coronado Island if you're stationed in San Diego.
Takes the entire fucking ship.
If you're in combat systems, you get weapons training like pistol, rifle, a 50 cal. If you're on if your general quarter station is on the 50 cal mounts, so you have two guys on the 50 cal, the shooter and the loader. What else? There's all kind of cool shit that you get to do when you're in the Navy. You don't just do your job. You get trained to do a whole lot of other shit. And it's all generally really pretty fucking cool. This is just being on a ship. We're not even talking about the Navy SEALs. Navy SEAls ain't shit. Navy SEAls ain't shit because every time they get put on a fucking ship, they got to get off it. All right? You put them inside a submarine, they got to get off that bitch while it's underwater. Mm-hmm. All right, they're afraid of boats. They're afraid of boats, and they're afraid of ships every time. Every time they're on one, I gotta get off this motherfucker. They're like crackheads, like fucking crackheads. They're on a helicopter, gotta get off that bitch. They're on a plane, gotta jump out.
Go join Delta, dog.
Yeah, Navy SEALs ain't shit. They're afraid of vehicles. They have like an allergy to that shit.
No, but look, let me just I'm not gonna do. Look, I'm not gonna do what Cheesy usually does and just say everything you just fucking said. But what I will say is that what he described is just topside.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit that's happening under, like, all the engineering shit.
Oh,
you know,
engineering,
everything
yeah.
that makes the ship run, that's got to get taken care of. So we have to stand watch. Like,
dude, you
we
join.
have to make sure the equipment is working properly.
Dude, you join aviation side. Oh, dog.
Yeah.
You may not be a pilot, all right, but you know those guys that are dancing on the flight deck, waving their arms around and shit. You get to do cool shit like that. You get to watch the planes take off, land. You know, all kinds of shit, dude. One of the fucking coolest jobs in the Navy, air warfare crewman, bro. It's a tough fucking job, but that job looked like fun as hell.
Only if you're a cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I think, honestly, I think air warfare crewmen, like if you're an adrenaline junkie, but you don't want to do Navy SEAL shit, air warfare crewmen things to that.
I would have been great at PsyOps.
Because that's Army. We don't have PsyOps in the Navy. I would have been great at PsyOps too. But
bro, what's his name? I'm sorry to interrupt because I'm gonna forget. He was the only intelligence specialist on the ship. I forget his name, but he was an IS-1. He was ISC. Anyway, he told me that this I knew this dude was cool and he was real. Like, he didn't like that I got in trouble, so he thought I was a shitbag. And then, next thing you know, I'm part of the fucking training team, right? And he's like, you know what?
To know you. Yeah.
I underestimated you. And he goes, you should have been in intelligence, man. Shout out to that guy.
Oh, yeah, man. He was a Snoopy team.
Was he?
Yeah. He was the only one authorized to use the big ass camera lens to gather intelligence photos.
Oh, that's right. I remember that big ass fucking camera. Yeah.
Snoopy team. That's right.
Yeah.
The
Snoopy team away. That's right.
Yeah. Intelligence specialist is a really cool fucking job too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to qualify for a top secret clearance to get that job. But if you can qualify for top secret clearance, man, intelligence specialist, if you're smart, man, that is one hell of a nice job because you get to go on any ship, any type of ship, any class of ship. You could be on a submarine, you could be on a carrier, you could be on a destroyer, you can be on a base overseas, in the United States, Washington D.C. You got DC billets you can be a part of. At the NSA and the CIA and shit, man.
You get to join Club Fed after.
Yeah,
like honestly,
that's another cool job. Intelligence specialist. That's you know what I'm gonna label this fucking episode? Join the Navy.
Join the Navy, right? Join the Navy. No, it's true though. So, when I reflect back on my military service and the time that I joined. The reason why I chose the rate that I chose is because my options were limited because of my citizenship and my I couldn't get clearance, so I couldn't go nuke, I couldn't go IT, ET, IC, like any of the like the stuff that Homeboy mentioned, but I still was able to do a bunch of cool shit. I still was able to have a bunch of amazing experiences and work with cool equipment, but when I look back, had I been able to get the clearance to be in intelligence, I think I would have gone. I still be in right now. I think I think I would have so much fun with it.
Turbine systems electrician or mechanic, you're legit qualified to work on aircraft. You just need to learn.
Yeah, I just got to get the.
You just need to learn the aircraft mechanics because destroyers run on essentially massive fucking jet engines. That's why they need to put in jet fuel. Yeah, destroyers run on jet fuel. They don't run on fucking diesel or anything like they used to. They run on jet fuel.
The what do you call it? The only thing that I'm missing really, are maybe one or two systems that are not in a gas turbine enclosure, like afterburners. You know, we don't have afterburners in with our generators or our main propulsion engines.
Yeah, some of the aviation stuff.
Yeah, and basically that aviation and avionics, aviation and airframe.
But a gas turbine engine's a gas turbine engine, man. You just need to learn some of the aviation shit, and you can work on fucking airplane engines. I mean, jumbo jets don't have afterburners.
True, but I still have to learn airframe.
Yeah, that's true.
And avionics.
But we digress. We digress. I personally think the Navy is one of the best branches to join because whatever flavor you want, right? You want to join the Air Force? Oh, Navy's got aviation. All right. You want to do land shit? You don't want to be on a ship? Construction battalion. Be a CB. Be a fucking CB. Be a CB. You know, you will rarely see a ship if you're a fucking CB. And they train those motherfuckers not just on, their equipment operator, electrician, plumbing, like and those are transferable jobs, right? Like you retire from that and you could just transfer into the civilian world real fucking easy. Because it's like you're working in buildings. You're building the buildings and you're working on the shit in the building.
Yep.
But you also get trained shooting guns, fucking combat tactics. Like that's the shit they don't tell you the CBs fucking do. Why do you think they call them the fighting fucking CBs? Because they fucking fight. When they're out there building shit, when they get under attack, man, they will go to town on some motherfuckers with them M4s, man.
Yep, you could be Swick, you could be a Riverine.
Riverine, and by the way, Riverine is different from fucking Swick and Seal, all right? Because those two are jobs. If you go,
or Riverine, actually, you know what?
The Riverine boats that they'll take from regular ass Navy for that shit.
Yep, or just be Doc.
Corpsman, same thing as intelligence specialist. Any ship. Any base anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Including Marines. You want to do some fucking high speed, low drag shit, be a corpsman, and you will be a Marine.
Yep.
That's and Marines love their doc. Marines protect doc with their lives.
Yes, sir.
Because they know doc's there for them.
Yep.
Yeah, you want
when those special motherfuckers like know and revere someone like Doc, you're a special type of people.
Yeah. So yeah, you want whatever your flavor, man, whatever your flavor, the Navy will offer it. The Navy will offer it. Whatever your flavor.
Let's not forget the Marines are part of the Navy.
All Navy bases, most Navy bases, near a beach.
Jeez.
They're all near a beach. So every Air Force base, Army base I've ever seen is out in the middle of butt fuck Egypt, United States.
Yeah, if you want to raise the middle finger to being landlocked, join the Navy.
All right, what else we got?
Let's see. What do your height say about you?
Hit the speaker button.
Inch to 6 feet 3 inches. If your height falls between 6 feet 1 inch and 6 feet 3 inches, your skeleton operates as a mechanical system that shorter frames cannot replicate at the same muscle mass. An 18-inch forearm generates greater rotational force at the point of output than a 14-inch forearm producing an identical muscular contraction, because the same force applied at a greater distance from the joint produces more torque. Biomechanists call this segmental leverage advantage, and it scales across every movement your body produces, every throw, strike, press, and pull. This is exactly why elite quarterbacks, power pitchers, and dominant forwards cluster between 6 feet 1 inch and 6 feet 4 inches. Beyond athletics, behavioral research shows that this height range triggers subconscious authority assessments in others before a word is spoken, influencing hiring outcomes, leadership perception, and social dynamics in ways that operate entirely below conscious awareness. Barack Obama, at 6 feet 1 inch, commands every room before a word is spoken. Arnold Schwarzenegger, at 6 feet 2 inches, built the most dominant bodybuilding career in history, then carried that presence into stardom and political office. Same bracket, same result. Authority before any action. 6 feet 1 inch to 6 feet 3 inches. If your height falls between 6 feet,
I have unspoken authority.
The fuck you do?
That's what he just said.
You see what I did there, though? See what I did there?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Catch that? You catch that?
That's what you get, though.
I just undermine the authority.
Yes, exactly. As someone who has that unspoken authority, yeah, it's great, but you're always, now you have to expect, if you're not paying attention, now you're gonna have to expect subversion. Now you're gonna have to expect.
Hey, if you
that shit
6'1",
goes with the territory.
Hey, you 6'1", you 6'3", hey, you know what you got to look out for, Othello? Iago, son. Iago. That's right.
See,
I don't know what that is.
I think that's one of his best stories. That might be
Othello?
my favorite story of his. Yeah, definitely.
Othello?
Yes.
Othello is a story of a Moor named Othello. And his friend, Iago, who stabs him in the back by making him believe that Othello's wife is cheating on him with some other dude. Othello ends up murdering his wife and having to stand trial for it. And it wasn't true.
Great fucking story. Yeah. The adaptations that I've seen of Othello, stand up to the framework that Billy Shakespeare put together. I think my favorite one is O. It's got Mekhi Phifer in it, Josh Hartnett, and what's her name? Julia Stiles, I believe her name was, or I believe it is Julia Stiles. But it's a great story. I actually wrote about it in one of my English classes. I think it was comp.
And
no, it wasn't comp. Anyway,
I don't believe that you need to be 6'1", 6'3" to, have authority. All right. Gary Oldman in The Professional. 5'9".
Napoleon.
5'9".
Yeah, but did you see Gary Oldman in The Professional always screaming at people?
No, not all he wasn't yelling at everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Chesty
How tall
Puller.
is Denzel?
Listen, Chesty Puller.
Chesty, yes.
Chesty Puller, one of the most legendary Marines. 5'7".
How tall is Michael Vintner? Saint Michael? 5'7". Unassuming. Badass motherfucker.
Michael Vining. That's a fucking guy.
I apologize.
Denzel 6'1".
Okay.
Man, Denzel ain't shit.
Watch your mouth, son.
Let's see.
What? I'm gonna have to agree with Hay Jones. That is Denzel we're talking about. He's also a national treasure.
Most Navy SEALs aren't that tall.
True, yeah. Like I said, Johnny Kim, like most
you gotta swim.
badass motherfuckers in the world.
Small bodies are better for water.
No, actually taller. Tim Duncan was he was, before he became a fucking basketball great. The only reason he picked up basketball is because his pool was destroyed by a fucking hurricane in the Virgin Islands, and he was an Olympic level swimmer.
Average height of a Navy SEAL between 5'9", 5'11", with many falling in the 5'8", 5'10" range.
Yeah, they're fucking midgets with a chip on their shoulder because they ain't 6'1".
Hey, you know, you
Hey, we
6'1",
get shit
you
done,
6'3",
my friend.
you 6'1", you 6'3". Guess who's carrying that boat? Guess who's carrying that
That's
boat?
true. That's true.
It's gonna be you,
That's true.
motherfucker.
You're gonna have to put out more. So
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Let's see
Who's
that
gonna
fucking
carry
authority
the
then.
logs?
Let's see that fucking unconscious authority that you project carry the goddamn boat. Go ahead.
Like I'm saying.
I mean,
all the Navy
reputations
SEAL
can be
niggas got
beautifully illustrated.
Napoleon complexes. Cause some tall
And
niggas
guess what?
stole a bitch.
And guess what? They some of the most badass motherfuckers in the world.
Let me tell you something. A Navy SEAL doesn't lose a bitch. He gives her away.
Not according to Jody.
It was the SEAL's plan all along.
I love that Deus Ex Machina you pulled out of your ass.
I know,
like
dude. I gotta be sharp on this show, man. Hey Jones is a challenge. I gotta be sharp.
That's good. I like that. I like it. All right. Very good.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how much I appreciate how much I don't know. I don't know if Hey Jones appreciates how much of a logical challenge he presents to me every fucking time we do the show.
I've been doing this since high school, dude. Like breathing.
Oh.
But the
Go ahead.
But speaking of 6'1" authority.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Right.
Some dumb fuck decided to fuck with Jack Reacher in real life.
Man, what a dumbass motherfucker.
And you know what he did? You know what happened? He got
fucked around
done
and found out
what a 6'1" motherfucker would do to you.
I don't even know he's 6'. I think he's 6'2".
He's 6'2". He's 6'2".
Me and him are around the same height.
Yeah. Jack Reacher's 6'2", man. Alan
Yeah.
Richardson. Dude, you know what I love about Alan Richardson? Dude's a Christian, doesn't shove it in your face, bro.
No, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
He's a solid motherfucker, man.
I have no
Mad
problem.
respect for Alan.
Motherfucker can sing, bro.
Yeah, he can sing too. His politics are on point. Acting skills, like when he played Dove, Hawk and Dove, and fucking the Teen Titans TV show, and he had a micro penis. No, he didn't have he had a micro penis on New Girl, and then he had impotency on the show due to trauma and drug abuse. You know, and the acting range of this nigga is great because he could do comedy, he could do drama.
Dude, he was
could do
hilarious on
action.
Blue Mountain State.
I never watched.
Yeah, he was great. Thad Castle. God damn, son.
Blue Mountain State. He was fucking hilarious, dude.
The first time I saw Alan Richardson was in Smallville. He played Aquaman.
Yeah,
and
Aquaman.
The next time was in Blue Mountain State. Hilarious. And then, you know, I think he just plays Reacher. He's like what's his face?
Dude was Donatello
for Wade Wilson.
Wasn't he Donatello or Raphael?
Yeah. No, he was Raphael.
Yeah, dude was Raphael, bro.
Which one?
The Ninja Turtles movie.
The live action one. The newest ones.
The newest live action.
The ones with the CGI ones with that was what's that dude name?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Michael Bay Turtles.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Alan Richardson is a solid dude, but this just tells you this just illustrates how interesting the times that we live in are. Like if 6'2", Master Race of Peace, fucking, you know, like 1B for Captain America. If you were to cast anyone else as Captain America, this motherfucker is it. Right? Like this is Captain America to a T.
Dude,
strong
Alan
value. You know
Ritchson,
what I'm saying? But if he
Alan
gets fucked with
Ritchson
too,
and John Cena, man,
John Cena, yeah, solid, solid dudes.
They would be fun in a movie together. They would be fun in a movie together. Throw in Dave Bautista, bro.
Add Mo in there too, or I should say, Big Chino. I'd watch that movie.
I haven't seen Dave Bautista's range yet.
Well, what is it? He just made a movie with movie came out with him and Big Chino a while ago.
I haven't.
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah, last year. I haven't watched it yet either.
I don't fucking remember, but yeah, it's in there.
Well, I'm just saying, like I've seen him do. I've seen him do a little drama in the Blade Runner movie.
Yeah, dude, he was amazing in Blade Runner. It was small,
it was quick,
dude,
it was quick,
great.
but I was like, okay, I see where you're going, and I support it. The shit he did with the Marvel movies wasn't that great, which is why he wanted to quit, because they wasn't really giving him it's kind of
one-sided character, one-dimensional, yeah.
Very one. So like when it comes to the comedy,
but he was funny. But he was fucking. That was a hilarious character.
Timing was great. Timing was great.
And so he's done the remake with the what is it called, the Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
With Big Chino, and I haven't watched that yet, because that was a movie back in the day that I did like. So it's on my list to check out, but I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, no, Dave Bautista is a solid actor. I mean, he's physically intimidating. I think he's 6'1", biggest Filipino I've ever seen.
I thought he was taller than that. I thought this nigga was like 6'4" or some shit.
Was he?
TV makes him look way taller.
Either way, yeah, either way, he's still the biggest motherfucker, biggest Filipino I've ever fucking seen. You know, like mass.
Yeah, I was shocked. I always thought he was Latino, because of his height. You know.
Yeah, that's that.
I was shocked. He was like Filipino. I was like, oh shit.
Yep. He's Greek, and he got the good genes, definitely.
As far as white genes concerned. White genes gave him some height.
I mean, my white genes gave me my beard.
No,
you know,
I thought you was
and my capacity for muscle mass. Well, actually, no. That might be my sub-Saharan Africa roots, because of the Aita. But in any case,
is Dave Bautista 6'4"? No, Dave Bautista is widely reported as 6'4". In real life, though,
build height.
Often build him taller at 6'6". For kayfabe,
he's like what, 5'10"?
No, they say actual height 6'4".
So he is.
So his actual height is 6'4". So he's as tall as Dr. Manhattan, but they say he's taller than that. You know,
it says 6'6".
That's the kayfabe.
This is build height. Yeah, this is build. Yeah, kayfabe height. Yeah. But Dave Bautista is a solid dude.
Okay, so Jason Momoa is 6'4", right? That's what they bill him as.
So
6'4".
him and Bautista are the same height.
No.
Okay.
But
that means he's shorter.
But when Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa are standing next to each other, Jason Momoa is taller.
What?
He probably is 6'1".
Yeah.
But still, that's still a big Filipino, the most massive Filipino I've ever seen.
All these motherfuckers look way taller on TV than they are in real life.
Yep.
Because I thought The Rock was way taller, and he's within this range too.
Yeah, he's billed as 6'7".
It's like porn, dude. It's like porn. It's the lenses they use.
Camera adds inches, just like a camera adds pounds.
Can we watch this scrap? Can we watch the beatdown? And his fucking neighbor is a bitch.
He's British. What do you expect?
They have a controlling interest in snobbery.
Are you kidding me, bro? What? Stand in front of a again, dude. What? You threatened my AC, bro. Are you kidding me? Listen, my kid's fine right now. Go ahead, go down. You're good. I'm called the BPD. I'm called them already because you've been driving on like a lunatic. Literally. Go ahead. Are you drinking? Go ahead. Call police.
God damn, dude. He tells him, stay down. Stay down. He gets up, just stumbles around. Show the next clip.
You already got dunked on, man. Just, you need to go sit down now.
Now, what they don't say is this motherfucker pushed down his motorcycle 2 times. So, after the video we saw where he hops in front, dumps the bike, gets pushed. When dude gets up to leave again and get on his bike, he gets in front of him again, I do believe, and somehow knocks his bike over. And that's when he smacks him up. But he's whining about, there's kids in this neighborhood. Nigga, your kids don't belong in the streets. They belong in your yard. And we don't see no kids around, do we?
Yeah, Alan Richardson had two kids with motorcycles behind him.
Yeah, but there was no other kids in the streets playing. I ain't see no kids outside on these videos.
No, there were no kids playing outside.
Yeah.
Man, who the fuck plays outside anymore? Especially in these neighborhoods.
That's where I call bullshit on the first one. Like, kids don't play outside no more, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, my city's filled with kids. I never see them. The only time I see them is when they're on their electric bikes. That's it. I don't see them walking nowhere. I don't see them playing in the yard. Literally, like, you got to go to a park, a school. That's the only time. When school lets out, I see kids. After that, 5 o'clock kids, I don't see no kids nowhere. But he ran to TMZ, not knowing that Reacher had body cam footage, and a neighbor had the whole thing on video.
Fucking every motorcycle rider has a fucking camera on them because they go through so much bullshit with regular ass cars.
Yeah.
Every motorcycle rider has a camera on them because whenever they push a lawsuit, it's usually the car driver that's trying to blame the motorcycle rider for the crime. And, without the evidence, the judge always rules in favor of the car driver instead of the motorcycle rider.
No, look.
So that's why they all had all those motorcycle riders, man. They all got cameras.
They got GoPros.
Man.
They got GoPros, bro.
So
a lot of these motherfuckers are influencers.
And if you ride a motorcycle, you better have a GoPro. Have a GoPro.
True.
So
you need one.
True.
Pete, the bitch ass neighbor dropped the charges without asking for any money in exchange once all the video footage came out.
Yeah, because the fucking cops cleared him of the fucking charges anyway.
Yeah.
The cops, when they saw the footage, cleared Reacher of the charges. So this motherfucker had to drop the charges.
Now, what branch is Jack Reacher in?
Jack Reacher was in the Army.
See?
Yeah. Fictional character, Hit Jones. Fictional character. I'm writing a story right now of the greatest basketball player of all time.
Let me tell you something. All right, like if you're six and above, yeah, join the Army. All right, join the Army.
Anyway.
Yeah, because you got to do a lot of rucking. All of that leverage and shit that they were telling you guys about in that fucking video will help you. But in the Navy, nah, dog, you're gonna be bumping your head a lot.
You're also a Jack. Yeah,
look, I want
hold on. Your physical dimensions are better suited for the Army or the Marines, true, but you're also a big ass fucking target.
Look, I've been on this ship before. I couldn't do it. I feel this claustrophobia off the rip.
I'm telling you, dude, under 6 feet, designed to be a cog in one of America's greatest fucking war machines.
In less than 6 months, I'd be on disability for clanking my head on the fucking porthole doorways.
It's like why are you claiming TBI? Why are you claiming TBI? Hey Jones, I hit my head in the doorways on my ship
repeatedly, habitually.
When I almost did it like 5 times when I was visiting this ship.
Oh, you was on
yeah, he
83?
went on a Tiger cruise.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at motherfuckers bigger than me, like wider and taller than me. I was like, why are y'all here?
Man, those are a motherfucker.
I saw a dude so wide he had to turn sideways to get through the portal. I'm like, they allowed this nigga?
Hey, you know what, man? Look. When the numbers are low, sometimes they'll have to take people in. They have to go to fat camp. It's okay.
Yeah, and they raise the age to 42.
Yeah, they sent him to fat camp to learn how to be fat because this nigga didn't lose no weight.
I'm just saying, man. Look, whatever it is that they do, whatever it is that these people that go to fat camp choose to do while they're there.
You just stand by anchor or some shit. I was like, God damn. I'm like, you short and round.
Look, like Homeboy said, you're a cog in one of the greatest war machines in the nation who's got the biggest dick.
And then there was the tall fuckers who had to duck more than I didn't even really have to duck. It's just like,
oh, I see what's going on. Hey, Jones is hating.
It was just like so fucking close to my eyeballs. I'm like, ooh, well, But I'm like, there's motherfuckers who literally had to duck. Like 6'4", 6'5", and above niggas. I'm like, why are y'all here? I know you can't swim. Why?
It reminds me, there was this one dude. We had a swim call out in the Indian Ocean. Didn't know how to swim, but he jumped off anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they, they had to get him out, get him up, and they're like, you didn't know how to swim? Like, nah. He's like, nah. Why'd you jump? The fuck else making to do this?
Gotta figure it out.
Hold up. How the fuck did this dude get through boot camp with didn't know how to swim? You got to do the swim fucking qual, man. You got to be third class swimmer qual or first class.
No,
third class. You got to be third class swimmer qual before you can even graduate boot camp.
Look, here's the thing, man. Like when
you forget to swim after boot camp.
It's different when you don't know how to swim, I guess. And the first time you've ever had any real contact with a pool where it's not for fun, like it's different, so and similarly, like the experience that you would have in the ocean would be different, so maybe something I can't speak for what actually happened, why he had to be, why he said he didn't know how to swim or whatever the case may be. What he said was, I'm not that good of a swimmer, can't really swim all that well, but when the fuck else am I going to be able to jump off ship in the middle of the ocean? So
that's right. No, hey,
he grabbed life by his balls and jumped and said,
know what?
Jesus, take the wheel.
You know what? At least he waited for swim qual instead of that dumbass motherfucker that jumped into the middle of the Indian Ocean on our way to fucking Australia.
Yeah, I'm mad at that dude.
So, at least that dude waited till swim call.
You know how irritating it is to go find your fucking rubber ducky and go to where you're supposed to be at?
Yeah, I know. All right.
Doing an unnecessary handful asshole theory in effect right here.
That's right. Motherfucker,
fucking up everyone's highlight. You don't know. I could have, I could have been having, I could have had a plan to go get head right at that moment. Fucked it up for me. That's probably what I was doing to the man. If I remember that guy. But anyway, yeah, I'm mad at you, dude.
All right. Welcome to the Deadpool, people. James Tolkien, iconic Top Gun and Back to the Future actor, dies at 94. He's a bald dude. I ain't never seen him.
I didn't know he was still alive. Look at the command presence of that guy, and that dude is under 6 feet.
Yeah, but he got a bald head.
Hey. No. It's the nose, bro. The nose adds inches. Look at that proboscis.
There's other things.
The way he delivered McFly, that McFly line.
Yeah.
And the way he talked to Tom Cruise inside that fucking stateroom, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Yep. Man,
so you got to understand, there's other things that could give you that silent authority. Bald head, being black, being tall.
Or having amazing hair like I do.
Or big balls like I do.
Nobody can see your balls until you sit down.
But okay.
But they can feel that.
But
people can feel that aura.
Around, yeah, exactly. No, and you know what? Right. Okay. Look, he said aura. I'm saying the same thing, except I'm taking off the woo. All right. When you're walking around with massive genitalia, there's a certain way that you have to kind of spread your legs. When you got legs like I do, that's been trained with Muay Thai and fucking lifting. Like, hey, man, like I may look small, but shit, there's a reason why I can grab a fucking basketball rim. I may not be able to dunk, but I can get up there.
I have a better center of gravity because my balls are so heavy.
You know what I mean? And so, like, there's a certain way that you walk because you don't want to, you don't want to pinch your shit. You don't want to fucking you know what I mean?
Someone 6 foot 6'1", dude. Higher center of gravity. Don't matter how big their balls are, dude. That's a fucking Mitsubishi Samurai right there. No, that's a Suzuki Samurai gonna just flip over. Can't turn as fast.
No, a Reliant Robin. You guys don't watch Top Gear, so you know what that car is. It's the 3 fucking wheeled car in England that fucking tips over every time it takes a turn. That one. Reliant Robin.
All right, so James Tolkien. What cancer did he die
of? Old age. He was 94.
Oh, okay, old age cancer.
Natural
cancer.
That. Yeah, natural cancer, old age cancer. I'm with it.
Barry Caldwell, a veteran animator, director, and storyboard artist who helped shape countless iconic animated shows and films, has sadly passed away. A highly respected figure in the industry, Caldwell worked across major studios, including Filmation, Ruby Spears, Warner Brothers, Animation, Disney, and DreamWorks. Let me see. Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain. It's probably why I like those two, because a nigga was working on them. Tiny Toons Adventure, Osmosis Jones, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Also watched that shit. The Smurfs, Scooby-Doo, and many more.
That was some Chris Rock shit right there, man. And it was puppet.
Yeah. So peace out to that, bro. Rest in peace to JDL of the Cold Crush Crew. So he's one of the original rappers from one of the original rap groups from the 70s. Cold Crush Brothers. Peace out to him. Actually, I was going through their music. I forget which song it is, but I think Kanye may have used one of their beats for either a song he produced for somebody else or for himself. And I was like, oh shit. Hit me. Like, damn.
Kanye just united everybody, huh?
Charlie Kirk's mentor dies after fall while playing pickleball.
Mentor in.
They ain't even say his fucking name, which is hilarious. Was it Leonid? How you say his name, homeboy?
Radvinsky?
Yeah, owner of OnlyFans has died at 43.
Cocaine cancer?
Actual cancer. Battle with cancer.
Yeah.
Says it right there. Actual cancer.
Cancer.
Real cancer.
Oh, all right.
Real cancer.
We need to open up a site called Only Cancer.
Too late.
Too late.
That might be a bit above my line, hey Jones.
Long Beach Grand Prix CEO Jim McKellion has died at 83.
Car crash cancer?
No, just regular ass cancer.
Too many gas fumes.
Old man cancer.
Yuki Maeda. Legendary voice actress known for her works in Naruto, Inuyasha, Love Hina, and Baki.
Joan, how the fuck is it that you can pronounce Naruto properly, but you have with Maeda?
I didn't know how it was pronounced. I've heard Naruto before, so I can just say it because I heard it before.
All right, I'll allow it. I'm just asking.
M-A-E is May. D-A is duh. Maeda. Sam Keith.
This is how I know you only speak one. Go ahead.
Sam Keith, illustrator from Marvel and Image, the creator of the comic book The Max, which is also aired on what did they call it? Was it Liquid TV or Liquid Television?
Yeah, there was like MTV. Yeah.
We used to watch the shit in high school. Amazing show, amazing character. That nigga dead too. Peace out to Keith. And we did Jim Ross already.
We did Jim Ross. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
I just want to say that you know how Canadians doing double denim is called the Canadian tuxedo.
Yes.
What do you call it when you have blue cargo shorts and blue? That's virtually the same fucking color.
The trailer park tuxedo.
All right, that works. Let's just give it a name.
Hillbilly tuxedo.
Hillbilly tuxedo is more like wife beater and thank you. Wife beater and Bud Light.
Excuse me.
And MAGA hat. But anyway.
All right.
That's it. That's all we got, right?
Wrap it up.
All right. Shout out to the man Rudy Reyes. Shout out to our national treasure Tom Cruise, our national treasure Johnny Kim, our national treasure Nina Hartley, and all the other saints and national treasures that we've declared and beatified on this show. Thank you for listening. You guys got anything?
Nah.
I do. If we might not have experienced nuclear apocalypse or whatever kind of fucking end of the world scenario like we're expecting with all the Iran shit, but it could still happen. So this could still be our last episode.
Yes.
Just want to let everybody aware.
Yeah. And you should go out buy The Adventures of Chino and Homeboy while you still can.
Before it's too late.
That's right. Yeah. When the aliens come, you're going to want to have it in your hands.
Yep.
So they can enjoy it. All right. That's it. Until next time, homies. Peace.
And konnichiwa, bitches.
Push that motherfucking button.
Come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand. Cause it's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. It's a mutiny. And now we're taking over the ship. It's a mutiny.